Crop circles research. Alien sign. Complex geometric patterns appear in fields around the world. Are they messages from aliens or elaborate human pranks? Across the rolling fields of the English countryside, beneath the tranquil blue skies of Wiltshire, and in places as far-flung as Australia, Russia, and the American Midwest, something extraordinary has appeared for decades. Vast, intricate patterns pressed into the crops. These are the crop circles, sprawling designs that can stretch for hundreds of feet, appearing overnight as if by magic. Their origins spark debate, wonder, and a captivating sense of mystery. Are these formations messages from an intelligence beyond our planet, or are they the cleverly orchestrated works of human hands? The phenomena of crop circles first came into the public eye in the late 1970s and early 1980s. While reports of strange patterns in fields go back centuries, it was in the rural heartlands of southern England that the modern crop circle movement truly took root. Newspapers began reporting on mysterious circular impressions in wheat and barley, often appearing after short, cloudless nights. Farmers would wake to find their fields transformed, stalks bent but not broken, swirled into complex, symmetric arrangements. The sheer scale and precision of these designs left many people awestruck, prompting the question, who or what was responsible? As the years passed, the circles grew in complexity. What began as simple rings and circles evolved into elaborate geometric patterns, mandalas, fractals, and even pictorial depictions of DNA strands, mathematical constants, and celestial bodies. Some formations spanned hundreds of meters, with designs so precise that they seemed almost impossible to create without aerial perspective or advanced technology. Many crop circles appeared near ancient sites, such as Stonehenge and Avebury, adding a layer of mystique and suggesting, to some, a connection to ancient civilizations or forgotten knowledge. The sudden appearance and complexity of these patterns fueled speculation. Could it be the work of pranksters, or was there a deeper, possibly extraterrestrial explanation? The media seized on the mystery, and soon the world was abuzz with theories. Proponents of the alien hypothesis point to several intriguing factors. First, they highlight the speed and precision with which many crop circles appear, sometimes forming in a matter of hours or less, under cover of darkness. Witnesses occasionally report strange lights or orbs hovering over fields before a circle is discovered, suggesting an otherworldly presence. Some researchers claim to have measured unusual electromagnetic disturbances within the circles, as well as minor genetic changes in the affected plants, though these findings remain controversial and have not been universally replicated. Then there are the designs themselves. Many feature mathematical elements, the Fibonacci sequence, fractal patterns, and sophisticated symmetries that, some argue, would be difficult for humans to execute without planning, equipment, and aerial guidance. Certain crop circles seem to encode messages, such as depictions of binary code, formulas, or even stylized images of faces and celestial objects. This has led some to speculate that they are attempts at communication, messages written in the language of mathematics, which, it is often argued, would be universally comprehensible. Perhaps the most famous example came in 2001 at a place called Chilbolton in Hampshire, England. There, two formations appeared, one resembling a human face and another that seemed to be a response to the Arecibo message, a radio transmission sent into space in 1974 as a greeting to potential extraterrestrial life. The formation echoed the format of the original message, but with subtle modifications, such as changes to the DNA sequence and a depiction of an alien figure. The apparent sophistication and thematic relevance of this formation reignited the debate. Could this be a reply from beyond our world? Yet, skepticism remains strong. In 1991, two elderly Englishmen, Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, stepped forward to claim responsibility for many of the earliest and most famous crop circles. Using simple tools, a wooden plank, a rope, and a baseball cap fitted with a loop of wire to help walk in straight lines, they demonstrated how they created the patterns under cover of night. Their confession was supported by photographic evidence, and their method, known as stomping, has since been used by numerous crop circle artists or circle makers around the world. Far from settling the matter, however, this revelation added new layers to the debate. While many crop circles are now openly acknowledged as human-made, produced for art, publicity, or even commercial purposes, others maintain that not all can be explained so easily. Some researchers argue that certain circles display features inconsistent with human methods, such as the way the plants are bent at the node, rather than simply crushed, or the presence of microscopic changes in the soil. Others claim that the sheer number, complexity, and rapid appearance of some designs would require teams of people, intricate planning, and perfect execution, all without being detected. The psychological and cultural aspects of crop circles are just as fascinating as the physical phenomena. For some, the circles are a form of land art, a way for humans to interact with the landscape, to leave ephemeral, beautiful marks that will eventually be erased by the harvest. For others, they are sacred sites, imbued with spiritual or mystical significance. Pilgrims travel great distances to meditate within the formations, reporting feelings of peace, awe, or even altered consciousness. Skeptics, meanwhile, see crop circles as a testament to human creativity, mischief, and the enduring appeal of mystery. The thrill of the unexplained, the allure of the unknown, and the possibility, however remote, of contact with another intelligence, all combine to make crop circles a powerful cultural phenomenon. They challenge us to question our assumptions, to look more closely at the world around us, and to wonder, what if? Science, for its part, tends to approach crop circles with a critical eye. Studies have shown that most crop circles can be explained by human activity, and the evidence for electromagnetic disturbances, genetic changes, or other anomalous effects is, at best, inconclusive. Yet the persistence and evolution of the phenomenon ensure that interest remains high, both among researchers and the general public. In exploring the crop circle mystery, it is worth considering the broader context, the history of humanity's fascination with signs from above. From ancient petroglyphs and Nazca lines to modern SETI programs and UFO sightings, people across cultures and eras have looked to the skies and the land for messages, omens, or evidence of life beyond Earth. Crop circles, in this sense, are part of a long tradition of seeking connection with the unknown. The design of crop circles often incorporates symbolism drawn from sacred geometry, an ancient system of shapes and patterns thought to reflect the underlying order of nature and the cosmos. Circles, spirals, stars, and grids resonate with the human mind, evoking a sense of harmony and balance. Whether created by humans or by some other force, the patterns tap into deep currents of meaning, suggesting that the language of form in mathematics is perhaps a universal one. The social dimension of crop circles is equally intriguing. The formations have spawned a vibrant subculture of researchers, enthusiasts, artists, and skeptics. Every summer, the English countryside becomes a hub of activity as people gather to study, photograph, and discuss the latest circles. Conferences, books, documentaries, and online forums keep the debate alive, fueling new theories and interpretations. Some researchers have attempted to systematically document and analyze crop circles, compiling databases of designs, locations, dates, and features. Patterns have been noted. Most crop circles appear in areas with a history of sightings, near ancient sites, or along so-called ley lines, hypothetical alignments of energy running through the landscape. The clustering of circles in particular regions has led some to speculate about hotspots of activity, though others attribute this to media attention and the actions of local circle makers. The question of motivation is another layer. For those who create crop circles, the act can be a form of artistic expression, a challenge, or even a playful hoax. Some circle makers see themselves as part of a tradition, relishing the opportunity to create awe and wonder. Others aim to provoke thought, to challenge perceptions, or to blur the line between reality and illusion. In a few cases, circles have been used to make political statements or to draw attention to environmental issues. The crop circle phenomenon also intersects with technology. Advances in drone photography, satellite imagery, and pattern analysis have made it easier to document and study formations, while social media amplifies their reach. At the same time, new tools, such as GPS and computer-aided design, allow for even more complex and precise patterns, raising the bar for human circle makers and further blurring the distinction between the possible and the impossible. Despite the wealth of evidence for human involvement, some circles continue to defy easy explanation. There are reports, though often anecdotal, of circles forming in minutes, of animals behaving strangely before their appearance, or of subtle changes in electromagnetic fields. These stories, whether true or embellished, add to the mystique and keep the door open for alternative explanations. The idea that crop circles might be messages from extraterrestrial civilizations is a compelling one. It taps into a deep-seated longing for contact, for proof that we are not alone in the universe. The notion that advanced beings might choose to communicate through symbols in the fields, rather than through radio waves or spacecraft, suggests a subtlety and playfulness that resonates with the human imagination. Yet if crop circles are indeed messages, what are they trying to tell us? Are they warnings, invitations, or simply works of art? The ambiguity is part of the appeal. Like all great mysteries, crop circles invite interpretation, reflection, and wonder. They are, in a sense, mirrors, reflecting back our hopes, fears, and the endless quest for meaning. In the end, the true significance of crop circles may lie less in their origins than in their impact. They challenge us to look beyond the surface, to question what we think we know, and to embrace the unknown. Whether created by humans, aliens, or some combination of both, they remind us that mystery is an essential part of the human experience. The fields of southern England and of countless other places around the world will continue to host these enigmatic patterns. Each new formation, whether simple or spectacular, will spark debate, inspire awe, and provoke questions. And perhaps that is the real message, that the world is full of wonders, and that the search for answers is as important as the answers themselves. As the sun rises over a freshly formed crop circle, casting long shadows across the intricate swirls, one cannot help but feel a sense of connection to the land, to the past, and to the possibilities that lie beyond the horizon. The mystery endures, inviting us to look, to listen, and to dream. Are crop circles alien signs, elaborate pranks, or something else entirely? The answer, it seems, is still waiting to be discovered. In the quiet of the fields, as the wind rustles through the standing grain, the patterns remain silent, beautiful, and enigmatic. They are a testament to the power of mystery, to the creativity of the human mind, and to the enduring allure of the unknown. Whether we see in them the hand of extraterrestrials, the artistry of our fellow humans, or something more profound, crop circles remind us that the world is larger, stranger, and more wonderful than we can ever fully comprehend. So the next time you see an image of a crop circle, be it a simple ring or a breathtaking mandala, pause for a moment. Consider the questions it raises, the possibilities it suggests, and the wonder it inspires. For in that moment of curiosity, you are participating in one of humanity's oldest and most powerful traditions, the search for meaning in the patterns of the world. And perhaps, in that search, you will find not only answers, but also a deeper appreciation for the mysteries that make life so endlessly fascinating.